And I found out that my husband was sleeping with my 5-year-old daughter. God, God, God. Someone should just wake me up. Like, it is a joke. It is, she's dreaming. Like, she's. How? This is Beyond Jackie Mara, and you are watching Let's Go Beyond with Jackie Mara. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, consider subscribing to this channel. And for my returning subscribers, asanteni sana nawapenda, and I really appreciate for you as support, guys. And if this is your first time, this is the well-being of our children. Do you always leave your child alone? Do they always tell you what they go through when they are alone? Do they tell you your challenges? Then, if not or if yes, you are in the right place. Hit the subscribe button and let's get to this interesting video. So, guys, this story is very touching. I won't even say interesting because I haven't seen anything interesting about this story. But I hope you're going to learn something from it. You know, my aim here is to let you learn and is to let you not allow the same situation happen to you. If it is good, then allow it. And if it is wrong, don't allow it. Because I'm 100% sure this is not the story that you want it to happen to your kid. So, guys, let's go. Hey, Jackie. Thank you for inviting me to your show. I'm here to open up and to get answers. I'm a 23-year-old. I got pregnant when I was 18. I gave birth to a young girl. We had our lives until when I decided to get married. I was so open to the guy about my daughter, and he agreed. So we got married. The guy was very friendly to my daughter, and I was loving how we lived. Oh, I'm also loving the story. Up to this point, I'm falling in love with everything. To scare. So one day, I called my daughter down for dinner. Oh no, we were living our lives so well. My husband was so close with my daughter. My husband was very close to our daughter. I didn't see anything wrong with them. They were going out for shopping, having fun like a normal family, like a normal family always does. So one day I called my daughter down for dinner. She refused, and she said that she's okay. As a normal parent, or as a normal mother, I thought everything is okay because we always have fun together. And if she don't feel like having fun, then it is okay. If she says she's okay, then I assume everything is okay. As a parent, I passed. She ate immediately after school, and she is still full. I passed that night. The next day, I asked her to go with his dad somewhere, and she refused. Wow. She asked the daughter to go with the dad, but the daughter refused. But as a lady, ama as a woman like me, apart me sizi ona shida, by the way. Nitaona tu amekata, maybe she's tired or maybe she had a lot of homework or so. So, kama ningekuwa in the same in her shoes, trust me, I could have assumed as well. Singeona the red alert. But you who are watching this video, the red alert, we should notice as simple thing. Mtoto tu aki-act a simple weird, you should check. Like, you should run. Like, you should be awake. Like, mbona leo amefanya hivi? Don't just assume things. Don't just say it is okay, maybe she's okay. Don't assume she is okay. Go and ask if she is okay. Find out why. This is so normal. So she's not her. Like, this is not her. She's used to talk too much. Why is she not talking too much? Like, that's one thing that your daughter is not doing, or your son, let it alarm you. If it is not her character, then try to find out ni nini trigger her change of character. So come with me and let's enjoy the story. So I noticed the distance between my husband and my daughter, but in my mind I thought it is a respect or it all is well. Oh. My daughter was acting weird, kapsa, and I was now getting worried. I could notice the first day the daughter acted like weird, but now it may happen so frequently, like Leo, Kesho, Kesho Kutwa, and now she's wondering what is happening. So, and I noticed the weirdness in her grow from not just taking dinner with the dad to another extent of something else. What could be the matter? Let's find out. I assumed everything was okay. So one day I came home and she was not there. I asked the dad, but he said he did not find her too. I was worried, but my husband wasn't. Ladies, red alert. Don't assume the red alerts. Don't just say that. Let me not conclude the story. Kujeni. I was so worried, but my husband wasn't because it is none of his business. It is none of his business to be becoming that job. And went outside to look. I went outside to look for my daughter. I looked for that day. I didn't find her. Now it was a police case. I reported to a police station that my daughter is lost. Later that week, I found my daughter in my neighbor's house. And I asked my daughter if we can go home together. And she said no. And I asked her why. And she told me that she don't want to go back to that house. I was afraid too. I wanted to know what is wrong with my daughter. And I also wanted to know why she don't want to come back home. Do you want to know why she didn't want to come back home? It is sad, but you have to know. After a couple of time, I kept on insisting that she should come, we go home. And then she said, I will only go home if my father is not around. I will not go home if my father is at home. It's alarming, right? So I insisted and she agreed. She told me she will not go home when the dad is around. And I asked her why. And then she opened up. She told her mother that the dad was sexually harassing her. The mother didn't believe the baby, of course. The lady thought that the baby is lying, or maybe is making up things because she don't like her father. But the daughter cried bitterly and said that she don't want to go back to that house. Then uh, the lady noticed the weirdness of the child, the way she walks. Let me just tell the story. I noticed how my baby was walking, and it pained me so much. That day I was so shocked. I didn't accept anything that my daughter told me, but at the same time, I believed her. My neighbors advised me to take her to the hospital. When we went to the hospital, we found out that my daughter was raped. Not once, not twice, not thrice. With a person I call my love, my partner. With a person that I give my life, that I've trusted my entire life, my forever with. And I found out that my husband was sleeping with my daughter for 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 the long that I didn't know. I don't know alimaanisha nini. For akujua ni for how long. But when the doctors walipata mtoto, wali notice that the let me see, that the rape haikwenda so deep, the assault, so meaning waliweza kutibu mtoto. So Jackie, I've opened up this story for me to heal and to find a way of moving on with my life. Will I ever be married again? Will I ever trust my baby with any other person? I'm even afraid of going to work. I'm even afraid of leaving my daughter with anybody else because I feel that the same will repeat itself. Wow. Honestly, I don't know what to say, but I know you who are watching this video, you have learned a lot, or maybe you're going to learn a lot. Who are you leaving your kids with? Do you always ask them what is happening around them? Or do you always assume that everything is okay? Don't trust anybody with your kids. Be them girls, be them boys. All of them are kids. Do you know that this kid are sexually harassed? Have you ever thought of it in any way? Have you? Have you ever thought of your child being abused by your husband? I'm not even saying your husband is bad. But have you ever sat your kid down to that extent of asking the baby, the boy, ukibaki hapa na house girl, what really, huwa ni nini na happen if you are a baby boy or if you are a baby girl? Ukibaki hapa na house girl or ukibaki hapa na auntie yako or na uncle yako, ni nini huwa ina happen? Have you ever sat down to that conversation? Ujue ni nini mbaya with your child or with whoever you are leaving your kid with? Thank you so much for watching this show. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. If your friend doesn't know about our channel, please tell your friend about us. Kindly consider subscribing and share this video. If you want to help one child or another parent who is going through the same situation, please share this video. Until next Friday, see you guys. Nawapenda. Merry Christmas and happy holidays. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I love you guys.